Did you examine this issue thoroughly? For example, the subject is something related to a person's social life, or are you emotionally approaching? The majority of them, due to their emotional approach, do not perceive the commands of the Almighty as highly accurate, in my personal opinion. But He is not doing anything to allocate it. Living in this doubt is a terrible situation. The Almighty states, do not be like this. Do not become one of the individuals who doubt. Those who are suspicious always live in this manner. What action should I take in that case? Depart from that location. Since it is not forbidden to hear the shape, the people who always live with this shape in the customer are living like this. After a while, he starts seeing it as normal and believes that not mentioning it, keeping it inside, not talking about it is faith. He initiates the process of contemplating suppressing it, evading such probing questions, and refraining from bringing it to mind as a religious operation. This is an extremely terrible state of deception and, of course, a state of discord and conflict. Is it possible for a hypocrite to emerge from a believer? It is emerging in this manner. Therefore, he acts as though he has no difficulties, appearing very tranquil, without actually experiencing that trust, that confidence, that faith in persevering, that strong belief in pushing forward, that unwavering conviction in his heart. Can't bring myself to say it. If we react to this ourselves, to our surroundings, and to our children, suddenly tomorrow with our own hands, it means we are raising types that will undergo much more harsh transformation. Save. He was unable to communicate with us, share with us, or have discussions and disagreements with us. He couldn't ask or solve the question as a child, unable to handle it, he accumulated. If he also discovers that his father or the individuals around him have these questions but are of the silent type, then it is acceptable and okay. If he is honest, the only thing he can do is openly and directly reject religion. However, if hypocrisy has become a way of life and has developed, it still persists and continues to manifest itself in the same manner. However, every generation born from us, even if born from us, faith is not passed down from father to son like this. He also requires to have a meeting with the verses of Allah in order to believe. It is necessary to meet with the revelation that the knowledge of the Almighty has presented. May Allah be pleased with him, like Bilal and Omar. He needs to take this religion seriously, see it and try to understand it. Step by step, it is necessary for him to increase in guidance as he learns verse by verse. During the revelation of verses in the time of the Prophet, God says believers' faith is increased by it. Hypocrites would question, whose faith has increased due to this verse? Tell me whose faith has increased now with this verse? They stated that the wave is communicating. The Almighty also mentioned that the level of faith among believers is on the rise. While reading the verses, they experienced joy in witnessing the truths. Sharpness, tranquility, contentment foster inner peace, resulting in confidence and self-assurance in one's capabilities. Indeed, it turns out that the promise of our Lord is true and His word is true, which creates a great sense of peace and trust in a person. However, in light of the presence of such gaps and unanswered questions, the more these inquiries proliferate, the greater the erosion of trust in them, resulting in a loss of certainty regarding the concepts of heaven and hell. You speak of heaven as if you were someone who sees fish swimming in water. Due to his doubts regarding numerous aspects of the same book, he is beginning to regard the book's promises with less seriousness. Neither as a positive news nor as a negative threat does it carry any significant impact.